swallow. If you chew your food, chew with your mouth closed.
You should put that. You should put that in the back too. Chew your food.
Chew your food.
And then water your plants.
Well, here we are. This is the return of the Kuilei Courageous Conversations.
It's weird, because I usually I have stuff to say, but granted, we haven't done this for quite a bit.
A long time.
A long time.
Almost a year, would you say?
I would say, yeah, pretty much. And I guess, for our listeners out there, probably wondering, where were we? Where are we going?
Where are we going? Where are they now?
Where are they now? We do apologize. I don't know what to tell y'all. We were going through some major renovations. First of all, that was one of them, and for us to try to do a podcast in that temporary location would have been hilarious. Dealing with echoes, random phone calls, people yelling, your microwave ovens going, a little bit of everything. And we were there. I think the official count when we left was 120 days.
120 days. So
120 days. Yeah.
If folks could visualize, it was practically a studio. I couldn't even describe the square footage, but you're right. Like, if you can imagine 6 people, maybe 5 phone lines, like you said, microwave, toaster, meetings, all happening simultaneously.
And it's I guess I'll use a pop cultural reference which will probably show my age. Imagine MTV's Real World stuck in one room.
Oh,
basically.
Yeah, I think you just revealed your age, because I think on CNN they had flashback to the 90s and they highlighted Real World.
Yeah, you kind of clipped on that one too. Just heads up.
See that too. We got to figure that stuff out. So CNN had this thing about the 90s. They showed Real World, and I thought, oh my gosh,
Real World. And what station was Real World on again?
I think there's a channel that would play music videos 24 hours a day called MTV.
So, truth be told, gang, yes, MTV was originally a music video station, but it's turned into this world of, like, I guess, reality TV type of stuff. Yeah, it's been kind of crazy.
But anyway, so how have you been?
Oh man, I've been good. It's been, we've been saying interesting a lot.
Yep.
for the past year or so, but it's been interesting, I guess you could say. This one dealing with the physical, with the physical space, trying to cope with that, and this life, throwing your curveballs here and there, and especially having kids. That's another thing. That's another thing, that's another thing. That's another podcast.
That's yeah.
But what about you, Sheldon? How have you been?
It's been great. Coming back from the pandemic, moving a little bit slower than I hoped, but I think with the campus tours in full effect, I think we've been very busy with the tours. And shout out again always to our site presenters who have been amazing as far as making our visitors feel like college is a thing. They can do it. They carve out whatever minutes they have in their insane day to be with these students from age, like 5th grade to high school. And they just do an amazing job bringing college to life. So there's that. And not to put the spotlight on you, Alfie, you going out to the 5th graders and doing these workshops with them.
It's been awesome, it's just, I guess it's been busy, and it is funny how we talked about coming out the pandemic, and I think a lot of the stuff that I've been doing have been like a response to the pandemic or the after effects of the pandemic, where We have people also. For those of you who don't know, Sheldon and I are on this thing called Climb High, which is
Mhm.
basically kind of a site where you can request things like the campus tours,
Yeah,
college presentations, and
yeah.
in my case, just workshops on personality development, leadership development. So I've been getting hit
Mhm.
up on that, and it's funny when you read like the requests how to communicate. We're
Mhm.
like, wow, it's pandemic's done some damage, I guess you could say,
Yep. It's like going
with
back to
our
the basics, just
yeah,
how
pretty
to
much.
interact with people.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the stuff that we do in the community. I mean, I hope we're helping
Hmm.
folks break out of that shell and providing that safe place to practice communication, just
Hmm.
practice talking to each other, even again with our site presenters, kind of showing what college could be like as far as it being a safe, nurturing environment with
Hmm.
people who really truly care.
Hmm.
And I'm excited. So where are we going? I feel that we're making I don't know progress again.
Yep.
The podcast we're going to be back again.
Yes. Yep.
I think our latest one that's coming up soon. I think for both of us, we're super excited because
Yes. Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. So I think there's going to be more to come. Um, I think even like our leadership, they want to hear more voices from our students, and we're happy
Hmm.
to do that because they our students are amazing,
Hmm.
and so bringing a lot of that to the surface would be great.
Yeah,
But
and it's funny too because you were just recently at like a some kind of community like presentation or type of event,
mm,
and someone mentioned the
yeah,
podcast, and we're like, oh,
oh,
it's
I
like,
guess
oh, you're one of our three listeners out there. Or three,
yeah, you
yeah,
think to yourself, you know what, no one's really listening, and you know you go about your day. I mean, we do it because it's fun, and you think,
yeah,
oh, you
right,
know, if there's one or two listeners, that's fabulous. But
right.
when you're walking around and then, yep, I was at this community event and they say, hey, you know that one recording where you talked about the one ply versus two ply toilet paper? It was like, oh my God, there's people listening.
It's like I know. We're like, oh, and then for us, we're like, wait, which one was that? Which interview was that?
Yeah.
Which talk story was that? But you even said that, and jokingly, we're worldwide. Our
Yeah.
podcast, yeah, it's that's like, what? Are you serious?
That was crazy. I think when we interviewed that student who came to Hawaii to study and she came from Japan.
Hmm.
And again, she was an amazing student, shared a very great story about how she transitioned from Japan to Hawaii. And we thought, great story, let's put it out there, not knowing it went worldwide.
Yeah.
I thought, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. So, so we do charge for autographs. No, just kidding. It's absolutely free.
After you put on deodorant, after you remember to
I know.
shower. Yeah. Like, oh my
Yeah.
God, there's listeners. I gotta look presentable, even though maybe it's mainly audio, but whatever. I don't
Right.
know what
It's
I'm talking
fine.
about.
We're good. We're good. We can describe how we look.
Yeah. We could describe how we smell.
We can describe how we smell. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
So, you know, garbage day on
Yeah.
Mondays, it's that smell.
I was like, it's like, why is every day a garbage day in our office? I have no idea, but we got yeah. So in addition to the podcast, we got a lot of stuff that's around the
Yeah.
corner with Kuilei. Like for example, this Wednesday we got our counselor workshop.
Concert
That's
workshops.
and for those of you who haven't been part of that, it's basically an opportunity for it's an a la carte type of thing where we
Mm-hmm.
have different type of presenters. So again, thank you to
Yep.
our presenters as well. It's
Yeah.
that's they're the ones who make it happen.
Yep.
And you don't feel obligated to stay for the whole day for the
Mm-hmm.
people participating. Absolutely free. That's what I love about it.
Mm-hmm.
And just pick which sessions you kind of want to show up to,
Yep.
and listen a little bit about our different programs. And it's a combination of
Yep.
academic programs as well as support services. So that's actually pretty cool. Looking forward to that. And Sheldon, it's always funny with us because it's happening, but we're just in our office, just like we know something's happening. We're just kind
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
twiddling our thumbs, like, okay, what happened? What's going on?
Yeah. I mean, the beauty about the pandemic? It taught us how to just maximize this whole technology thing. But yeah, it's so strange when you have all these people sharing information in this virtual world. It's happening,
Right.
but we're sitting in our office going, okay, I know something major is happening,
Right.
but we're not physically in
You're
it.
not. Mm-hmm.
You know, there's amazing people talking about amazing things,
Mm-hmm.
but we're in our office just. And maybe that's a good thing because maybe when they do call us, it's usually, oh, I'm having problems in my Zoom room, blah blah blah. But it's happening.
Right, right. It's happening, and we're just there, just waiting for
Yeah.
someone to let us know. But yeah, it's crazy, So we got that around the corner. Seems like we have, oh my gosh, multiple application
Yep.
workshops.
Yep.
That's
Awesome.
that's down the pipeline. So
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy, especially because the application is now open.
Yep.
So yeah, so
Fall. I can't believe we're talking about fall 2024.
yeah,
2024.
and we're still in fall 2023.
We're still in
It's
fall
like
2023.
it's like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy, but we're here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do it. We're doing it. We're doing it.
We're doing it. So for
See what else.
those listeners out there, if you have thoughts on what you want to learn from us, please email us. We have our email address in the description. If not, maybe just email us at our general email address. It's kuilei@hawaii.edu, KUILEI at hawaii.edu, or capcoun at KAPCOUN at hawaii.edu, KAPCOUN at hawaii.edu. So there's two ways to get a hold of us. Share ideas of what you want to learn, what you want to hear from the college. We love doing this stuff. But thank you for tuning in. And we are back.
Yes, we are officially
We are back. So you
And-
guys continue listening. We appreciate you listening in. And I don't know if for those who have a visual, water your plants. And that's our social, Instagram, capcc_Kuilei. Check us out online. Anything else, Alfie?
No, that's it. Just thank you for your patience. For those people who, because we've heard it. We've heard it. We're like, oh, you guys, when's your next episode? We're like, okay, we're working on it. But
We're working on it.
But thank you, gang. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. We're back. Apparently, we're international. Maybe we'll be galaxy-wide now. We'll see.
Galaxy-wide.
Or multiverse-wide. We'll see.
Multiverse-wide. All right. Take care, everyone, and stay tuned for our next exciting episode. Just keep logging in, keep subscribing. We appreciate you all. Please take care.